Dean Baker Wholesale Hour of the Wake Up Rave Up is here worldwide at ar1033.com. Ken Loggins and Gary B. inside the WhiteRiverNow.com studios. And we're not alone this morning. One thing that makes a Monday a whole lot more bearable, Gary B., is when you have a lot of friendly faces in studio with you. And we certainly have a lot of good folks spending some time with us this morning, don't we?
We sure do. And I was just thinking, boy, if we wanted to talk about education with these three that we've got in the studio, we could talk all day, because they are really experts in so many different areas. We have with us the Honorable Chancellor of the University of Arkansas Community College at Batesville, Debbie Frazier. Good morning.
Good morning, Gary. Thank you for allowing us to be here today.
Oh, it's always a pleasure. And your assistant, who does so much for UACCB, and I seem to see her all the time. She's just like everywhere. Tina Paul. Good morning. And, of course, White River Area Agency on Agencies big man on campus. I like that, don't you? You know, look at what Ted says. No, I don't know about that. Ted Hall. Ted, you've been in education for years, superintendencies in Southside and Batesville, and now you're with White River Area Agency on Aging. That is that's wonderful, isn't it?
Absolutely. It's a great job, and we help a lot of people every day, Gary, and so it's a real privilege to be a part of our agency and serving the seniors of the folks in 10 counties that we serve every day.
The seniors really depend on you, and someone that we know that has served the people of this area, has worked untiringly for her community. She has been at UACCB for several years, and while she was working at UACCB, she has suffered some bouts with cancer. But she's been stalwart through it all.
Absolutely, Gary. Of course, we're talking about Tamara Griffin.
Yes, Dr. Tamara Griffin.
And she's just a special lady. And, of course, Debbie's here and Tina here can talk about all the things that she does out at UACCB. But the biggest thing that I can say that I can personally have experienced with Tamara is her work with Christmas Brings Hope and also with Angel Tree. But she's the person that rely on as far as the database and those kind of things. And Debbie can kind of talk about all the things, because Debbie actually helped us get this started with Tamara with Christmas Brings Hope. And again, you're right about Tina. She's always around. Whatever needs to be done, she's right there with us. So we're glad that she's with us this morning also.
Well, Ms. Frazier, this woman that works for you is Tamara Griffin, Dr. Tamara Griffin. She has managed to do her work at the college and do her community work. She does so much, and at the same time battle cancer.
Absolutely. Over the last probably 7-8 years, Tamara has been battling cancer and has been a steadfast faculty member, division chair. She leads her division with a great ability of finesse, and has been just very, very good about doing her due diligence. She has, like Ted said, she's been involved with the community. She's always at the forefront of service. She part of what we do is service to the community.
Right.
Tamara is always there. I know many little children will recognize Tamara and Danny both for Main Street Halloween candy treats. She serves at her church and has always been very good about doing what needs to be done. How Tamara got involved with Christmas Brings Hope is we asked her, Tamara, do you think you could do this? Oh, yeah, no problem. And so she's been the Christmas Brings Hope card lady for a very long time. Mm-hmm. And now we want to try to give back to Tamara.
Gary, I want to interject this.
Yes.
Actually, you're the one that when we do our advertisements for Christmas Brings Hope, the last line there we always say neighbors helping neighbors,
right?
And so that's why Tina and Debbie and I are here today. We've got a community event that involves Tamara. So
okay.
that's that's something that, of course, you've been a part of Christmas Brink Show for a long time too in this community, and with many things that you've helped with. But anyway, we do have a special lady.
Well, we thought that was a good line, Ted, because it is neighbors helping neighbors.
Absolutely, and this is what we're wanting to do this weekend is exactly what we're going to do. And if Tamara knew we were here today, she probably would gasp.
Why are you doing
you're right.
this?
And so I know that's her very nature. But I know Debbie and Tina want to talk about a really special event that we have in this coming Saturday night.
So Tina, kick us off. What's it going to be?
We have gotten a group together of several individuals from campus and from the community, and we have organized this called Team Tamara. Team Tamara, we're in this together. Is kind of our logo. And our first event is this Saturday night. We know it's Mother's Day weekend, so if you would like to treat your mom to a cheap dinner, you can get one Saturday night. We will start serving at 5 and go until 7. But it's a spaghetti supper.
Okay.
And the nice thing about the spaghetti is it's from Elizabeth's.
Oh my goodness!
Now at $5 a plate, we can't do all you can eat, but you will get a healthy serving of spaghetti.
You know, it's so good. I call it gaspetti. It's so good. It is so good. I try to go down there some Thursday nights and get that. Okay, that'll be, it's between 5 and 7,
and that will be at Believers Community Church. And we were lucky to get a sponsor for this event, Intimidator. So all of the proceeds will go to Tamara and medical costs and things that she needs as she travels over the next few months. And
so Intimidator is going to pick up the cost of making sure all of the food and everything is there. Well, thank you, Intimidator.
Yes. And this is just the first event. Now, during the dinner, we'll have some things going on. We'll have a silent auction that will go on from 5 until 6:15.
Okay.
And then at 6:30, we will have a live auction. And what better to auction off than desserts?
Oh my!
So we're going to have dessert auction starting at 6:30, and that is at Believers Community Church, and Saturday night. And then following the dinner, we will have a contemporary Christian music provided, and they'll play for an hour and a half, and we're really looking forward to that. Our second event coming up will be May the 22nd.
Okay.
And that is a girls' movie night. Now, we've worked with the Melba.
Okay.
And we are not certain yet which movie we will be showing. But May the 22nd at 6:30. Some possible movies, because we want a girls' movie, and we want it to be funny.
Yes.
Tamara has a love for movies, and so some of the movies we're looking at are Sweet Home Alabama.
Oh my goodness.
The Proposal.
It's a good one.
How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, or Failure to Launch.
I saw that, How to Lose a Guy. It kind of backfired on her, didn't it?
Yes.
That's a good movie.
Gary, the good news about that is Batesville Cold Storage has agreed to sponsor that particular event, and all the funding, every donation will go to Team Tamara.
Yes, and the movie will be free.
The movie
will be free, and so we will be accepting donations there. And we'll also have our Team Tamara T-shirts on sale.
Okay.
And our T-shirts, size small to extra large, are $15.
Okay.
And a 2X and a 3X are $20.
Okay.
The shirts are gray. They have the Team Tamara logo on it. And we have a Facebook page called Team Tamara.
Yes.
You can get information about any of these events on that Facebook page. Or you can call me. My cell phone is 613-3781. But that Facebook page, you can call me. We'll try to get some different things out over the next few weeks about the upcoming events. And our last event will be a Bunko night. Bunko. And you say, oh, I don't know anything about Bunko. You don't need to.
No.
You just need to be able to roll dice and count to 21. And that will be on June the 5th, and it will be $100 per team to participate in that. But this Saturday night is our first event, and it's spaghetti supper at Believers Community Church, and we will start serving at 5 and go until 7, silent auction, live auction, and then the contemporary Christian music.
You know,
Gary, that's why you got Miss Tina around. She's got all the stuff in the weeds.
She's a fount of information as usual. You know, Deborah, I was just thinking, as much as Tamara has given to the community, it's be a good time for the community to help her, because when you fought cancer for 4 or 5 times, gets to be an expensive thing.
Absolutely. They go to, Tamara has sought treatment at MD Anderson, so she goes down to Houston maybe every 6 weeks or so. Yes. She goes to Little Rock for treatment, where there's a specialist there for her. Mm-hmm. So you think about those trips going down and coming back are not inexpensive. So to be able to help her with those expenses, after the first of the year, deductibles have to be remed on some items, so it is it's a costly endeavor. And so this is just the least we could do for Tamara for all that she's done for our community. I've had her students, people that she's worked with, she's our internship director, people in business and in industry say, what can we do to help? Well, they have a great opportunity now.
Yes, and I know they will take advantage of it. And I can just see Tamara now saying, why are they doing that? Tamara, it's very simple. You listen, because we love you.
Absolutely.
And that's it. I've had the privilege of working with her for the last 20 years. She's been at UACCB. She's one of the few people that have been there longer than I have, so that's always good. But she's always there.
Yes.
She always has a smile. Her voice has that calming effect. It can cheer you up. And I look at the students that she has touched over the last 20 years that I've known her, and she's been there 25 years. We're doing like end of year or years of service this next year, and so I know I've seen her name on that 25-year list. And the students, but not just the students, but their families that she has impacted, and that's just at her work through UACCB. When you look at her work in the community with Christmas Brings Hope and the Angel Tree Project, she was past president of the Pioneer Athletic Booster Club when her children were in school, and so she's really had that outreach and touched a lot of lives over the years, and so this is our opportunity to give back to her.
Gary, from all of us throughout our lifetime, at some point in time, we're just going to need a friend. And Tamara just happens to have lots of friends. And so I just think it's great that when Debbie and Tina was talking to me about that, I just absolutely necessary that we would want to do this, because she's, like we've been talking about, she's given back so much.
And it's time. It's time that we gave something to her. So we hope you'll join the effort. It's coming up on Saturday. So good to see all 3 of you again. Chet Hall, Deborah Frazier, Tina Paul. Come back and see us again.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Gary.
And good luck with your effort this weekend. I'm sure it'll go great.